We are going to make an exact copy of an array. I've already declared one here. It's an array of character or char type variables. Each of these you can see uses a single quotation mark, not a double quotation mark, and that's the difference between a single character and a string of length 1. So here I've got J, A, V, A, there's a space, ROCKS, and then an exclamation point. Each of these is inside of a pair of single quotation marks. The whole thing is separated by commas and inside of two braces, and there's a semicolon at the end. So that declares an array of type character or char. I've called it word, and we're ready to make a copy of it. So there are two steps to go through. One is to make a new array the same size, and then we're going to copy all the values from one array into the other. So first let's make a new array the very same size. So same type, character array, and I'll call it second word. And this time I'm not going to declare each letter. I'm just going to make a new character array, and now the value, the size of the array has to go in here. Well, I could count the number of letters here very carefully, or I can just use the length, there we go, the length attribute, if you like, of the existing array. So whatever size that array is, it'll just use that number, that value. So, and by default it's going to stick a bunch of stuff in there, and I can't remember actually what the default value for characters are. It could be the value 0, the 0th character, not the letter 0. Okay, so now we're going to copy all the values from one array into the other, and that's just a loop. And so I'm going to use an I for integer. I is 0, I is less than word.length, spell that right, and increment I each time through the loop. And so now we just have to do that little assignment. We're going to say second word at I equals word at I. So that's going to take whatever value is here, which is a character, and it's going to assign the same value to the same position here. And just to test this out, I'm going to do another loop, and I'm declaring once this first for loop ends, that variable I is gone, so I have to declare it again from scratch. And I'm going to show you how this works. I'm going to print off each of these characters individually. System.out.print line, not print line, just print. And I'm going to print out second word at I. So this will print in a row rather than one line at a time. It'll print those values all in a row. We're in pretty good shape here. Let's give it a try. Oops, I made a mistake. I can see it already. Hang on, right here. I shouldn't have put I there. That should have been dot length. I want the size of that array as the limit. Okay, now let's see what happens. There we go. Java rocks, and the build was successful. So we're all finished. Thanks.